Hey everyone, Garbage here. The Battle Royale genre of games has evolved quite a lot since PUBG brought it into the mainstream. Every Battle Royale from Fortnite to Apex Legends has mixed up the formula in its own way in an attempt to innovate on the genre, oftentimes to great success. But the one game that I think has done more to evolve the Battle Royale genre than any other game on the market is, surprisingly, Call of Duty Warzone. Now, before I start, let's be clear. An innovative game is not necessarily a better game. Warzone is definitely not the best battle royale in my opinion, but it is certainly one of the most unique. So let's start with the basics, healing. In Warzone you have two types of health. You have armor health, which you get through armor plates, nothing too special about that. And you also have your base health, which like other battle royales, you have to keep above 0 if you want to avoid getting knocked. The main difference is that in other games, you have to use healing items found throughout the map to restore your base health, while in Warzone it automatically heals after a period of time of not taking damage. This pretty much eliminates the randomness of finding healing items in battle royales, and so you don't have those situations where you could have won if you only had one extra syringe or one extra bandage because everyone heals up automatically. But ultimately it's a battle royale, and dying a lot is a part of the process. But Warzone manages to innovate on dying as well. In other games, when you die, it's either game over like in PUBG, or you then have to sit around for the next 5 to 10 minutes doing nothing, hoping that your other teammates fight off your attackers, grab your respawn banner, and make their way to a respawner to bring you back, at which point you then have to scramble for whatever weapon you can find. Whereas in Warzone, when you die, you get sent to the Gulag, where you have a 1v1 fight against another person, and the winner gets to get back into the game. Because there can only be one winner in each Gulag fight, it ensures the total number of players in the lobby is constantly dropping so the game doesn't drag on forever. Not only is it more fun than waiting around hoping that your team can bring you back, but ever since the Pacific update, when you do win, you get to keep the gun you were given in the Gulag, which means you can get right back into the action instead of searching for a new weapon. But sometimes the weapon you have isn't good enough and you want something a little bit spicier, something you're more familiar with. And for that, Warzone has the loadout drop. Just like in other Call of Duty titles, you can create custom loadouts in Warzone, modifying your favorite weapons in various ways to suit your playstyle. You can assign special perks and equipment to your loadouts as well, and when you're in-game, you can either find a random loadout drop or call one in from the buy station and get access to your custom loadouts in-game, which is insane for a battle royale. It's much easier to get the exact weapon you want with the exact attachments and perks that you need in Warzone than any other battle royale out there. And the common theme behind all of these innovations is that they serve to reduce the amount of randomness in the game. There are fewer instances where you lose because you couldn't find a good weapon or enough meds or your teammates couldn't revive you in time, and it perhaps makes for a more competitive experience. Whether that's a good thing or not, I'm not entirely sure. Battle royales were always meant to be random and unpredictable. That's part of the appeal of the genre. Anyone could be the winner. Whereas with Warzone, I find that games play out pretty much the same way every single time. Drop, survive until the last 15 or so squads, then die. Very rarely do I manage to get a win. In other games, I get wins way more frequently, even in PUBG, whose lobbies are nearly as big as Warzone's. But what do you think? Is Warzone truly an innovator in the Battle Royale genre? Or do you think other games like Apex or Fortnite take the cake? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like, subscribe, and bell. Links to my Twitter and everything else down below. And as always, have a nice day.